20 years ago, in 2005, an odd little experiment launched in two tiny rooms, one in Cambridge, Massachusetts, one in Mountain View, California. Bright orange sound panels on the walls, picnic tables for desks. A handful of founders were ordered to build something fast, demo it in 3 months, then get out. That weird little boot camp became Y Combinator, the first modern accelerator that cities and regions and countries around the world have copied ever since. Before that, startups might have started inside a business incubator. Long leases, subsidized space, and a habit of hanging around. Some had developed a reputation for having underperforming small businesses kind of pretending to do the entrepreneurial thing that Silicon Valley was trying to change. Y Combinator founders, including Paul Graham, had a thesis that they should flip this, that the message should be start, learn, move fast, and then move on if need be. No more camping out forever in office parks. Place-based economic development organizations followed suit. They loved this, the idea that entrepreneurship looked programmatic, that applications, cohorts, demo days was something to be modeled and replicated, a way to drive founders into a place, or at least strengthen the ones already there. In our techlash era, YC and Silicon Valley is painted either as saviors or villains. The truth, of course, is that some brilliant ideas came out and have been spread around the world, and some terrible ideas have come too. Stripe, Airbnb, Dropbox, tons of high-quality local companies have come out of accelerators around the world. But then there's been surveillance tech and gig work exploitation, hype cycles, and what gets called demo theater. What do we know from the research? Well, real accelerators with high-quality programs, the ones with selection, structure, mentorship, pathways to capital, they absolutely help higher quality companies grow. But depending on how you do the math, probably a minority of so-called accelerators fit that criteria. Too often it is just rebranded real estate with a pitch night. So 20 years later, what's the verdict? Was the model good or bad? Honestly, the answer is net good. Because when accelerators spread beyond Silicon Valley, it's when the model got stronger. Local programs started adopting it with their own nuance, solving their own problems, supporting their own people. And here's a funny part. YC's name comes from a strange idea in computer science, the Y Combinator, a function that makes it possible for a process to call itself and evolve. Accelerators didn't just create startups, they created the conditions for communities to build themselves. The economist Bradford DeLong talks about how over the last 150 years, we have invented invention. High quality, data-backed accelerators are part of invention too.